Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, lottery players. This is Rodney, the admin for winnersonlylotto.com. It's been a moment since I've done a video, so like I promised, I will continue to roll out the videos for educational purposes so people can learn how to effectively use this platform. With that being said, I'm not going to make the video long and drawn out. I'm going to attack Tennessee first thing this morning for players. Now, keep in mind, what I'm showing you for Tennessee is the same philosophy for all states. All states. Now, with the Pick 4 Elite tracker boxes, you must have an elite membership to have access to that type of data. But I'm going to touch on pick 3 and pick 4 for all users. So this way you guys can see how to effectively move and navigate through the system. So what I'm doing is a split screen. So this way you guys can follow along to see how easy it is to use the platform. Members log in. So I'm going to log in over here on this side. Let's see what we got. So with this platform, you have 24/7 access to the platform and all lottery data. We understand that in order to effectively win any game, you got to have data, something that we've pride ourselves on for the last 17 years. So we have lottery data for pick 3, pick 4, and all games in all states as we continue to update some of the Canada states, bringing all of their data on board as well. So over here, you got 24-hour access to your dashboard, 24-hour access to your dashboard via cell phone, tablet, or desktop, period. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to attack the new feature, which is what? 2B. 2B on your dashboard, people, helps you knock it out the park. Helps you knock it out the park. So let's go ahead and click on that 2B. Like I stated, I'm going to go down and look at Tennessee. I'm going to go down and look at Tennessee. You have your interactive map. We do have all U.S. states up and running now for the Pick 3 tracker boxes. We're still somewhat in beta stages, so if you see an error, please report it to us so we can correct it because we've been handling a lot of data. But we're pretty confident that everything is up and running and effectively and efficiently now for the Pick 3 tracker boxes. So I'm going to click on Tennessee. And now at my disposal, guess what I have? I have the pattern to follow for Tennessee winning games. So we even breaking down, the percentages of the wins that we're producing in the Tennessee game. So right here, we can actually see in the morning, the super hot box leads the way, following the hot box, following the warm box, which is pretty standard. Pretty standard if you understand what our system is doing. Then as you slide the data tablets over, I can actually see the winning percentages for Tennessee Pick 3 game. We're winning at about 61.3%, 61.5%, which is pretty damn good. That means for every 10 games, we're winning at least 4 of them. It's pretty damn good. Uh, Here we're telling you the single, double, triple ratio. Singles will always pretty much outperform doubles, especially in the pick 3 game, pick 4. They pretty much can run a lot more closer and neck to neck. Here's your triples for Tennessee. Tennessee has had 130 triples for the state of Tennessee. So you can actually see that data as well. Now, this is right here is what's getting the money. This is going to get you the money. Okay, so here we have it. As this data comes in daily, it's being brought in daily. We can see the patterns. Okay, so here we have it. Let me stroll this up a little bit. Let's throw this over just a tad bit. So this way we can look at the patterns here. So Tennessee, we can see which boxes have been dominant over the last what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out of the last 10 games, the hot box has been dominant. And here we had a super hot box win yesterday. So I could play the hot box today and I can play the warm box today. But guess where I will be focusing at heavy at? Super hot box. I'll be playing the singles. You can also play the doubles from the from the super hot box. Let me show you how that works because the trend, as you can see, normally when a box play follows, you can normally see the trend: hot box, loss, loss, hot box. So let's see if the super hot box returns today. I will play the other boxes, but this is where you play for the big money at the super hot box. So in my screen, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to leave that open so this way you can easily follow along. And as you can see, I have the dashboard open over here. And over here, we simply going to go to number 3, where we punch the numbers in at, and the algorithm does the work for us. So we had a number of 631 yesterday. So we're going to slide down here and punch in the 631. We'll come down here and punch in the 631. So we have 631. Okay. So I'm going to concentrate on my singles first because what has been the pattern? Single, 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 single. You've had one double. So I'm going to consider playing doubles because we're entering into the zone. Plus today is Saturday. So first thing I want to look at is the singles. 631. Get winning digits. Okay. Now, first box I want to concentrate on is what? The super hot box. That's the pattern. I want to concentrate on the super hot box first. So guess what I can do? I can isolate it so this way I'm not getting confused. I can come here and say, hey, just show me just the super hot box numbers. Okay. So this is the super hot box numbers. This is in all its glory, box or straight, or I can take it back and let's see here. Let's just look at the super hot box. Let's look at the super hot box. Now, what's so special about this is that now I'm concentrating on the super hot box. We're telling you guys which numbers should even be played heavier on. You know, you're going to play the red numbers, even put more money on them. Then you can bet even more, less on the green. This is called progressively wagering. Then a little less on the black. So we've already told you which box you should be playing from. Now we're showing you which numbers are more likely based upon statistical data, which would be uh, best to bet heavier on the red than the green than the black. Now, once you do that, guess what you still can do as insurance? You can bet minimum wagers on the hot box and the warm box. You bet minimum wagers on the hot box and the warm box because we're effectively going to look at the super hot box. Now, if the pattern doesn't work today, keep in mind you can go back and look at the data as far back as the inception of Tennessee's lottery, and you can see that the pattern normally always follows suit. Look here, warm box, super hot box, super hot box. Then you had a loss. Then guess what? Came right back with the super hot box. So following the patterns will put thousands in your pockets daily, weekly, and monthly. Okay. And now, if you want to look at the midday game, guess what? You just slide the table over via your tablet or desktop computer, and you can see the same thing. You could keep away from the loss patterns, or guess what? You could switch it up on the loss patterns. If we're telling you to punch in certain numbers and you see that our sequence numbers from the day before are in a losing streak, you can say, hey, the numbers are losing. Now is the time where you can go to the day before numbers, punch those in, or do mirror pairs. Loss, 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 loss. So once you see loss patterns kick in, guess what? They normally follow each other. Loss, 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 loss. So you can easily kind of stay away from the loss patterns and go back to the win patterns, or switch the numbers up by mirroring the sets or using the day before, because at the end of the day, the math percentages are the same. The math percentages are the same. So if I would have came here, we see this as a loss pattern. So guess what? Instead of using the 0, 1, 2, guess what I could have did? I could have used the 8, 6, 7. The 8, 6, 7, the number the day before. That's what I mean by when you have a loss pattern. If you want to stay in that state and you want to work around the loss pattern, use the numbers from the day before. The day before. You see that? 867. And then what happened? 387 came right back. Would have given you a win. Would have given you a win. So that's another workaround around the loss pattern in a particular state. Okay. For all straight players, again, if you just want to isolate the super hot box, you can come here and click on show all red, straight hit numbers. So now guess what? This is all your straight plays for the super hot box. Many people say they're confused. The numbers are the same. Look here, red on top of red. This is your red sets of numbers, 12 red numbers. These are your hot numbers in the super hot box. This is the green set. This is the black set. Super hot, hot, black inside of the what? Super hot box. Super hot, hot, black. That's why you see a shaded black area on top of the super hot box, a shaded green area on top of the super hot box, and a shaded red area on the super hot box. That's all it's doing, is representing the same sets of numbers. So if I back this tab up and kick me out, let's see here. Time me out. Let's log back in real quick. And I'm making this video a little bit longer than what I anticipated, but this is great food. This is great food to get the money, So let's go back to it and punch in the 631. And I have a split screen open so this way you guys can follow. So let's go ahead and type that back in, 631. Singles, get winning digits. So you see the super hot box. Here's the red. Here's the green. Here's the black. So when I say show all straight, guess what? It's still the same thing. Here's the red. Here's the green. Here's the black. Then we give you the option to copy and paste each sets separately to control your costs. I'll be going over more of those videos. This is for the straight players that like winning big every single game. You can easily do so. Why? Because you can go and follow the pattern. You can go and follow the pattern even here. So if I came here, matter of fact, let's do this, because you got a single. We said it's a possibility for a double. So 631. You could play from the all doubles list, but if you're trying to save money, just go to the short doubles list. Go to the short doubles list. This way you can cover the super hot box doubles, and then you cover the what? Super hot box singles. Now you got them all covered. You can also play these for a minimum, but guess where you're going to load the money up at? Right here, the super hot box. And if you're playing triple, just go ahead and click triple, and it's going to give you the best triples to play for that stake, for that drawing. Simple. Let's jump back over here. Now, let's convert this. Matter of fact, we have this available right here where you can click here and you can actually see the straight pattern that you can play for Tennessee by clicking on the daily results. So guess what? The patterns is what? You got 2 red, 1 gold, 2 red, 1 gold. Then you had a green one here. So I probably would go red or green for straight plays. So straight plays, I can play heavier on the red and green. Same thing for the single side. Same thing for the single side. So 631, get winning digits. Let's look at it. Show all straight hits. Guess which ones I'm saying I'm playing heavy again on? The red and the green. So the red sets and the green sets. If you box the set, one of the sets, you're going to win twice. Doesn't matter. If you're playing for straight, it has to come exactly from the colored boxes. So if I'm playing red, it must come from the red. Or if I'm going to play from the green, it has to be in the green. If the hit came in the gold for a straight hit, you would lose if you didn't box it. But if you box the red, you do not have to play the green or the gold. If you box the green, you do not have to play the gold or the red. If you box the gold, you do not have to play the green or the red. And you always would win, what? Twice. If you play for straight, it has to come from the section that you're playing the straight hits from. So super hot box, red, green, black. Now, let's convert this over to pick 4. For those that have the elite membership, I'm going to convert this over to the elite pick 4. Now, scroll down to the map, same thing, interactive map, Tennessee hit box tracker. Click on the state Tennessee, click on the red link. It's going to take you to the Tennessee plays for pick 4. Now, I'm going to end this one and go all one screen. So this way you can look at the data. Nobody's tracking data like we're tracking data and giving you a system that's going to deliver the hits for you. Super hot boxes are leading the way for all Tennessee drawings. Look at here. We're telling you that Tennessee singles and doubles run pretty much close in proximity. Doubles, triples, quads. Breakdown for you right at your fingertips. What's the winning percentage for pick 4 for Winners Only Lotto platform? 80.5%. 80.5%. Okay. Now watch this. Again, what's the patterns? Here you have it. Look at here. One box. So when the one box hit fail here, guess what I've been betting heavy on again the next day? The warm box. I would play the others, but guess where the money's going at? The warm box. Then it switched up. Super hot box, super hot box, super hot box. We even telling you when you have the elite membership, you can play from either side. You can play from the elites or you can play from the regular because you can follow the patterns. You can follow the patterns. The regular will give you a little bit more numbers than the elite. The elite is crunching the numbers down even more. But you can even see regular double, where super hot box. Then it went what? Regular single, hot box. Then it went what? Regular double, super hot box. Then it went what? Regular single with the loss. Then it came what? With the elite single from the hot box. So we're even telling you where is best to play from the elite side or from the regular box side. Super hot box, super hot box, super hot box. They gave you only one box to play from, people. So this way, and even when you get in that one box, you still got what? Red, green, and black, telling you how to maximize your wagers. So simply amazing at 80.5%. Let's demonstrate the hits from here to, let's go down here and demonstrate a hit. Let me open up another window. I'm going to keep it big so this way you guys can see in real time. Let's keep the windows big. I don't want to split the screen up because it gets smaller. You're dealing with a lot of data. 17 elite membership. What should we be playing from? Because it's going to tell me. So right here, we had an elite double warm box March the 1st. I'm down on March the 1st, and you can fact check this information against any state lottery game. So I don't have my glasses on. 9940. Let's see here. 9940. Let's go. And it's telling me I played from the what? The regular. No, elite double to elite single. So let's go elites. So if I was playing from the elite section and I was going to be playing from the warm box, guess what? Came down here, clicked on elite. So simple. Punch the numbers in. What? 9940. 9940. Elite single. Get winning digits. Because I can play from the singles and the doubles boxes. Guess what? I'm going to go straight to the warm box first because that's where they was telling me the money was at. Look at there. This the number sets out of 10,000 combinations that we've given you for that day. You don't have to hold numbers. You don't have to put them in for multiple days. You just had the warm box set of numbers that you could have came here and went crazy on. And what? More on the red, less on the green, least on the black. What was the winning number? 0712. 0712 was the winning number. 0712. Let's see where it's at. Look at there. First green number. Almost gave it to you straight. 0127. And the same thing, if I want to isolate it for a straight hit, guess what I can do? Click here, and I got nothing but the warm box numbers. And I could have played from the warm box again. I could have played just one section from each color code of the box. Played it one time by clicking all. And I'm going to win 6 times if I box it. If I'm playing for positions, then you need to understand what position you're playing from. But if you hit this all button, you're going to get all the numbers. You do not have to play the green or the gold. If you played the red, and you're going to win 6 times, people, for pick 4. Now, let's go back and punch in for the doubles because we already know the double had failed. 9940. 9940. So just to cover my base, I could have played the what? Singles and the doubles for the warm box. And the copy paste tool allows you to get in and be effectively immediately. So here's my doubles. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 numbers from the warm box if I wanted to cover the elite doubles and if I covered the elite singles. That's what you call crunching the numbers down. And again, if I wanted to isolate that warm box for a straight hit, there I have it. Nice, simple, and easy. Nice, simple, easy. First place, second place, third place, fourth place positions. Easy money. Now, let's go back to the patterns. And keep in mind, if I want to go look at the morning, all I need to do is what? Slide the table over. Slide the table over, and I can see the what? Patterns for the midday. Let's see what is going on in the Tennessee midday. Okay, so we've had 2 losses. Off of the 2 losses, let's see what's been dominant in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Out of the last 15, you can count still what's been dominant, even after the losses we've had. What, 2 losses in a row? 2 losses in a row. You don't rarely see that with pick 4. Then you can come back and say after a loss, what normally happens. There's a hot box win. There's a super hot box win. Or you can just say what? You can play the warm, the super hot, and the hot to cover your bases, and then go heavier on what would I go heavy on? Probably the super hot box, and bet on the hot box and the warm box, but be betting heavy on the super hot box. And then we have what? A regular triple, elite double, elite single. And keep in mind, I can choose to go between the 2 sets of boxes, elite singles and elite doubles, or I can stay with the regular boxes. Either way, you're going to win, whether you're playing from the elite singles or whether you're playing from the elite doubles. So narrowing it down, there's your percentage win ratio. More training videos will be coming. So this way you guys can maximize how to use this platform. We added Kentucky and Tennessee, Louisiana yesterday. We're working on North Carolina, VA, and Texas. Then we're going back to alphabetical order. The reason why we're working on those states is because they're bigger states to be played from for the pick 4 games. So be patient as we work our way in alphabetical order for the other states as well. Kentucky. Let's see. Kentucky just got put up yesterday. Let's see what the results were for last night. Okay, so the midday came in with a loss. And then let's see here. They had a double last night with Kentucky. A double. Slide the table over. Let's see what happened. I think it was a loss as well. But keep in mind, we track doubles and all triples as well. So yeah, you can see it was a loss. Okay, regular double. We telling you what it is. See that? Regular double. It was a loss. No number repeated. So a loss. But look here. In the midday, Kentucky plays very well even after a loss. So after a loss, you can go right back to what? Super hot and hot. Let's look at Louisiana last night because we sent Louisiana live. Let's see how she fared last night. Louisiana is a great state. Why? Because it only has one drawing. Let's look at it. Here's our percentages. We're hitting their pick 4 at what rate? Let's slide this down. 78.4%. Let's see here. See how we just added this? This is in beta. So it's missing Thursday data. We'll make sure we get that information added in. So by the time you see that video, this will be filled in. So loss, I don't know what Thursday was, but Wednesday was a loss, but you can see the patterns before. the missing date here. So stay tuned as we bring in the other states. And I already know it's going to be a fantastic winning day. Everybody stay safe, be blessed, keep warm, and have $1 million day. Peace.